Look, I'm not sure where to put this particular recording on now, launched on here, but technology is not of Persia. Technology is of, well, Atlantis and earlier. The carrier is Egypt. Ask Pythagoras, he'll tell you. He is the carrier to Greece. But the religion is technology. What we reasonably call Freemasonry, the ability to build astonishing physical achievements. The technician, materialist, which naturally worships wealth, of course. Power and position, control. You want to get on in the world, join the Freemasons. Simple as that. Well, actually, I don't think you can. You have to be invited. But any up-and-coming upstart that's doing well could well get invited. We can absorb him. No, right, yes. I mean, haven't you noticed these astonishing buildings that don't seem to have a place in our historicity before the 19th century, but clearly come from some time before it? They're a technology. A technology that handles what the Egyptians were handling long ago. And long before. Way back. Green Sahara. And who knows how long before. Whether the buildings are Gothic or Oriental or Egyptian. They have an astonishing similarity of technical ability. I mean, just for instance, to build with colossal chunks of stone. These cultures of ancient times, they're not the primitive hand tool technology we like to suppose. You can't build a place like Angkor Wat or Prague or 1,000 other places. Babylon, Moscow, the pyramids, Cairo, without technology. You can't explain it just by saying, oh, we just used more ignorant, incapable people, and it just took a bit longer. Oh, I rest my case. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Look, it's a material world that builds materialism. It's built on materialism. It's to show you that if you have the wrong values, this is what you get. Hell. Oh no, we can do better than that. And no doubt there are realms where better than that is done. And we won't talk about that. We'll leave that to superstitious religion, shall we? Tell you, what we have here is enough. Enough for us to want and long for. God, my soul longs for you. My soul longs for you. And if you like, that stops us falling any further. in exasperation and despair, we turn to God. I'm unusual. I turned in a state of happiness and joy. But usually it's in a case of despair. Why was I in a state of happiness and joy? Because I was in love. And I'd been schooled by my mum to care about at least the poor. Well, she came from the poor. Self-interest. But it wasn't my self-interest. I was destined to be rich. I've since changed that. Oh, Marshall, you're a madman. You could have been wealthy. Yes. And like my dad, I suppose. No way. Do I claim this quality as of my own being? No, it's because I had a loving mum. Why was she loving and devoted to me? Probably guilt, poor soul. Not looking after me for the first 5 years. Feeling she was in a fix and couldn't do it. I excuse her, believe me. It's in my self-interest to excuse her. She was my rescue. In the end. Wow. Bless you, girl. But who do I thank? No, I thank God, who rules all things, can turn the most terrible situation, for instance, in a worldly way, like Japan's situation at the end of the Second World War. And what do? I say we. What do the Americans do? Well, they could say it's straight pragmatism. They think it'll be easier to police their extending empire to Japan by keeping the emperor. Forget about whether he's to blame for the atrocities of the military exploits of Japan. That's not their concern. It's how to manage and keep control safely the world that they now have. So they keep him on the throne. It's a monarchical democracy. oh, we know all about that. We can follow the English model. I mean, that's in sharp decline, but I mean, it'll certainly do. It's our solution. Far more economic than keeping enormous numbers of troops in Japan to keep it in order by force. That's not the way to go. Yes, you could say again, it's self-interest. But it's enlightened self-interest. It's my self-interest to go to heaven and life eternal. I mean, isn't it? Isn't that in my true self-interest? To have life eternal, life abundant, in heaven, forever? You know, I mean, that's self-interest. That's okay if it's an enlightened self. A self that wants to include others. Did it want to include the people in Japan? Yes. For what reason? Because it's going to be very costly keeping control of them any other way. Yeah, okay. bless you. You're coming to understand your true God. And so one can see it as an incredible act of enlightenment, the way America dealt with the aftermath of the Second World War. The Marshall Plan, what a good name. Marshall Plan, yes. No wonder I became an economist. Don't you feel that America handled Western Europe far better than the Soviets handled Eastern Europe? Certainly the people of East Germany thought so. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. You see, we claim goodness as of our own, as of ourselves. I did this. You know, listen to the Emperor's supposed discourses with MacArthur. And one wants to give MacArthur the credit. Or his bosses back in America. But it's misplaced. It's how God has the whole scenario turn out. And the Emperor is just speechless. He can't understand this. What's this general at? And the Emperor lives another 40 years. No problem. Picture of him there, him and his wife chatting to, is it Nixon and Pat, his wife? Way on through the continuing 20th century. Japan, the epitome of prosperity in the Pacific Ocean. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above in wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Oh, we may care out of self-interest, but the experience of caring starts to make us want to care in its own right. We just love caring. We've been transformed by being here. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, Heavenly Dad.